Hey everyone, it's Nancy. So I'm working on a Halloween project, which is this really cool little coffin. And while my glass bead gel medium is drying, I thought that I would show you all how you can create your own if you don't have any. The glass bead gel medium that I use is this one. And I purchased it at Michael's. It was around $12, but of course I used a coupon. For those of you that can't get that, maybe your store doesn't carry it, or with it being so expensive you can't afford it, I wanted to show you some options so that you can actually make your own glass bead gel medium. And I'm going to show you 3 different products that you can use. So we're going to use these little cups here. Just some little ones I have in my room. We're going to use some garnet colored glass beads from Martha Stewart. I'm going to also have some clear ones. I have these in like every color, so they're a ton of fun. The 3 options we're going to use as far as making the glass bead gel medium. One is Mod Podge, which I can't even believe I have this. There's a little left in here. I don't use Mod Podge. I don't like the way it smells and the way that it leaves lines on your work, and I just don't like it. We're going to use the Claudine Helmuth Multi-Medium in matte, which is my go-to for everything. My sealer, my glue. I mean, if you glue embellishments with this, it's not going anywhere. And then we're going to use the Ranger Glue and Seal, because this is another form of a multi-medium. So those are the 3 mediums that we're going to use to make our own glass bead gel medium. Now I made some in, I think this was in June, may have been July, I don't remember. It was for the Lindy Stamp Gang Under the Sea contest. And as you can see, it's blue here. And this is my own homemade glass bead gel medium that I tinted with Lindy Stamp Gang, the Tiffany's blue. So that's what this is, and I'll show you how to do this too. So I've already done this once, and the video was like 18 minutes long, and I'm not going to make y'all sit through that. So we're just going to do this really quick. I'm going to pour a little bit of Mod Podge in here. Oh, I hate the way this stuff smells. Okay. And I picked the red because it shows up pretty well on camera. And then we're going to do a little bit of the fabulous Claudine Helmuth Multi-Medium. And I'm not using a lot of this because I really am just doing this for demo purposes. I don't need this right now, but I do have a red one mixed up from when I tried this video earlier, so I will be just adding this to that container. And if you store these, if you want to go ahead and mix them up and you store these in an airtight container, like I said, it will totally keep. This one has been, I think, since like June, and then this is the red that I did earlier. I keep my Claudine containers when they're empty and wash them out, and they're perfect for this. And so now we're going to use some of the Ranger Glue and Seal. I'm just going to add some in here. Again, we don't need a whole lot. Okay, that's good. So, all you're simply going to do is pour your glass beads in there. And really, totally just like hook it up. The more glass beads you use, the more texture you're going to have, and that's the whole point of the glass bead gel medium, is to give texture. So stir it up, and always start with a smaller amount, just like with everything else, and add gradually how you like it. So I'm just going to add a little more to this one. Stir it up. Make sure y'all can see how that is. Really nice texture. Again, this is custom for your project, so you can do it how you want it. gonna wipe that off the end of my brush. And I don't know where I got this brush. I got it forever ago, but it has a slanted end, so it's great for a scooper. I like to use it for my magicals. So, okay, this is the Claudine one. I'm gonna mix this one up. I think that one's pretty good. And I'm making sure to wipe this off in between because I don't want to cross-contamination just for the sake of the video. But I will be mixing them all together in a container when I'm done, so I can use it later. This one, Mod Podge is a lot soupier than the other, so you really would need a lot more for it. I mean, like a lot soupier. Okay, so there's those three mixed up, and now we're going to put it on a piece of paper. So this one is the Mod Podge. Sticky, stinky stuff. And then this one is the Claudine Helmuth. And this one is the Ranger Glue and Seal. Now, I really think you can really use any type of a glue that's going to dry clear. Don't limit yourself to just these. But like on the coffin that I'm doing, I'm going to be painting over that, so it really doesn't matter if it's clear glue or not. So again, just depending on your project, you could probably even use like Elmer's Skull Glue for this. Especially if you're going to paint over it, it doesn't matter. But you can use really, I guess, any clear glue. And if you're going to use it right then, it doesn't matter if it keeps or not. So, you know. Okay, so there's those three. Now, I'm going to show you the brand that I have, the clear bead gel. Okay, this is the Liquitex, the brand one that you buy. Comes already made up for you. And then I'm going to take a another little container, and I'm going to use some of the Ranger Glue and Seal only because I have more of this left than the others. And I'm going to add the clear beads to it, and once it dries, I may have put way too many in here. Once it dries on the paper, we'll be able to really compare how well this worked as far as for making your own. And I may have really put too many beads in here. So to be fair, I am going to try to thin this down just a little bit. I mean, I don't know how many is in, you know, the made one, but obvious I have a lot more in mine. So we'll just add a little more of the Ranger one in here to try to make it comparable. Okay. So, just going to take this and spread it on here. Wipe my brush tip off again. Cover these so my clumsy self doesn't dump them out. Okay, so this one was Mod Podge, This one is Claudine. And this one is Glue and Seal. This one is Bead Gel. And this one is Glue and Seal. Okay, so here they are. There's the Glue and Seal, the Claudine one, and then the Mod Podge one. And then there's the Glue and Seal clear one that I made, and then the Bead Gel one that I made. So we're going to do one more. We're going to take this that I just made, the clear one, and we're going to take our Blue Hawaiian Blue Magical. See, white powder. This is what makes it magical. We're going to add a little bit of that in there. And you can see right where I added it, how it's already turning blue. So I'm just going to mix this up real quick. And this is just to show you how you can tint, you know, your mediums, your glues. In this case, your glass bead gel medium. You could do this with the original glass bead gel medium that's already bought. Put a little bit in a cup. Add your magical. Stir it up. So, nice and blue. Beautiful color. I'm going to take this sheet again. We're going to put some of this on here. And we're going to let them all dry. So let me add, this one is Glue and Seal with LSG. Okay, so we've got them all on there, and I'll be back when these are dry to show you how it looks. Hey everyone, it's Nancy. So I'm back with the dried glass bead gels, and I wanted to show you how they turned out. I also made two more samples. I used Elmer's glue, and then I used Aleene's tacky glue. So, okay, so here's your Mod Podge one, here's your Claudine one, and here's your Glue and Seal. So you can see how they did. The Mod Podge, you can see kind of where the glue was. Claudine's, you can see a little bit. Glue and Seal is, I think you can see even less of. Down here, this is the glass bead gel medium, and it is a glossy finish. This is the clear glass beads in the Glue and Seal, so you can see the difference in them there. There's the blue one that I made with the Lindy's. You'll see how the blue colored up the Glue and Seal, so you can see that. On this side, this one is the Aleene's tacky glue, and I used the silver ones. So that one worked pretty good. And then this is, I colored the Aleene's tacky glue with a little bit of Lindy's. Look at that shimmer in there. And then this is with Elmer's glue. So it works with that too. And then that's with the Elmer's glue tinted with the Lindy's. So just to show you, I mean, you can make your own glass bead gel medium. You definitely don't have to buy the actual glass bead gel medium itself. Just experiment and play around with what you have and see what you can come up with. So thanks everybody for watching. Talk to you later.